All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Low Code Cafe. This is episode number 112 for October 12th, 2022. This is a special episode, and we have no idea what's going to happen because this is the Meet the Plant and App team, and it's going to be in the we're going to meet the team in the Bucharest office, and also some people who are not in the Bucharest office. But a lot of a team is together here, as I have been for the last week or so. And so we're just going to take advantage of that. I'll warn you in advance, there's no technical topic, specific technical topic today, although we'll talk to a lot of people and talk about the different things that they're working on. So I hope you'll get a nice behind the scenes view of what's going on. Before we get to that, let me introduce myself. My name is Dale Warner. I'm head of support for Plant and App. The Low Code Cafe is an event we do every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, this hour. And it's just a weekly community webinar, and the focus typically is on hands-on coding and technical topics. But today, again, a special episode. You can see past episodes. We have 111 hours already up on YouTube. You can get there using this link that's there. In the QR code or youtube.com/plantandapp. But we've got very good content there, and you'll probably hear along the way we're working to unlock that content and make it more accessible to you. Today's agenda, I'm going to do the introduction and talk a little bit about some things that are going on in support in our From the Trenches segment, and then this hands-on low code development is actually the session we're going to spend with the whole team one by one here. And then at the end, Bogdan will close us out. So engage with us in any way that you like. You can raise your hand or type something in the chat window, Q&A. And as always, there's a feedback form when we're done. So from the trenches, a couple things. We're currently on version 1.22. We've previously released 9 hotfixes, and this week there are 3 more, and actually addressing 4 issues. So the things that we have with forms, the Google Places tool, the field wasn't working if the form happened to be reinitialized. So this is probably a pretty specialized error, and there's probably one user out there waiting for that to be released, so that's available now. Also, in a recent hotfix, we managed the generate PDF action was failing to create the file, and that's now fixed. And then on listings, if you use filtering and you happen to be doing filtering with an HTML field, the filters weren't rendering the HTML, so it kind of looked goofy, and now that's fixed. And we also had an issue where if you were to create an entity and let it automatically create the form, that the page export button wasn't working out of the box, and so that's fixed as well. I'll just remind you that we do 2 events every week. The other is the Low Code Campfire, and that is on Fridays, the same hour. This week, your normal hosts, Patrick and I, will be traveling, so Bogdan Litescu, our CEO, will be hosting that. So if you want to load up your questions for Bogdan, that'll be a great time for that. We always post the links for the episode, and I'll go ahead and put those in the chat now. But this is, let me get them there and do 2 things at once. There, so now you can see those in the chat. Those are how you can register in advance for that low code campfire session. Also, you can get to our recordings, our community portal, which also includes an opportunity to do live help. And you can give us feedback on this webinar. So lots of different ways that you can interact with us there. So let's go on. Let's get started and see if we can meet the team. And let's see. First, we need to. The first one that's going to talk today is Bogdan Litescu, and I am going to promote him so that you get to actually see him as a panelist. So Radu, welcome. If you have your camera and can turn it on, that would be great. And if you can come off mute, we'll be able to hear you.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have these options when I joined, but now that you added me as a panelist, yeah. So I was thanking you, Dale, for having me in this session. It's quite nice to meet some of the persons that are part of the Plant and App community. And yeah, before I only prepared a few slides today, 2 slides just to have a short introduction of myself and give a bit of a background of what I'm doing and what the partnerships team is doing here at Plant and App. So as you can see, my name is Radu Florescu. I joined Plant and App this year in April. And together with our colleague Alex, we are the partnerships team. And a bit of a background for me. So before joining Plant and App, I've been working so many years for IBM, more than 13 years for IBM, and I had several positions. I started since I was a student. I had a software packaging role, and then I moved to different positions. I had also acted as a project manager, a service manager, and finished as an engagement consultant. So after IBM, I decided to make a change and I joined the Romanian unicorn, the rocket ship from Romania, UiPath, that is the leader RPA company in the world, where I stayed for approximately 1 year. I plan to stay a lot more, but I met Bogdan, who's our founder, and he left me a message on LinkedIn asking for a meeting, and I met him, also Alex, and they told me a lot about Plant and App, and I saw a good vision, and I met some brilliant people, and I decided to join this beautiful journey with Plant and App. And ever since, I've been focusing a lot on our partnership ecosystem, focusing on partnerships, trying to build new relationships and new partnerships across the globe. And I also added to this slide a graph that shows the progress that we made since me and Alex took over the partnerships team. And as you can see, at the end of the year, we had like 1 or 2 new partners every month. But with May, we started having a lot more. And we continue to keep this positive trend, and we onboard new and new partners worldwide to our ecosystem. And we try to plant as many seeds as possible. We already have a great partner network listed. As you can see here, we have partners out of US, United Kingdom, Germany, India, Australia, of course, Romania, because this is a good market also for us, but also in the Benelux region from Belgium and the Netherlands. And Dale, if you could, or I can do it. Okay. Yeah, this is just to show the current ecosystem that we have, and I listed, of course, the community part. Everyone probably you know it better than me about the sessions that we have, our weekly sessions and the forums and all the community programs that we run, especially with their involvement. But I would like to focus more on the business partners, and I just listed just a few because we have more than 20 official partners, but there are other partners we are still in working for on the paperwork, but still they adopted our platform. They included our platform as part of their technology stack. And as you can see here, we have some big partner names like KPMG, Seheca, LuxHub, which is a great company from Luxembourg, TechJays, which is one of the best software development companies in India. Also some local partners from Romania like Alliant, who is one of the leaders in the IT industry for the Central and Eastern Europe, but also the Brazilian big name on the market like Stefanini. And again, when it comes to technical, I'm not a technical person, but maybe some of you already know the integrations that we have and the partnerships that we have from a technological point of view with Microsoft, with UiPath, with Druid, and with Elo. We have the out-of-the-box connectors that we provide to our customers that make it a lot easier for them to develop new applications and extend the functionality of what they want to achieve. But we also have, and we put a lot of effort, and we do invest a lot in the, as part of our strategy, in the learning initiatives. We already have 2 strong partnerships with 2 informal IT schools, one in US and another one in Romania, that conduct trainings, low-code trainings for using low-code, using our platform for people, especially for people who are trying to reconvert professionally. So they want to switch careers, to change jobs. They come from different fields and they want to have a kickstart in the IT industry, and they decide to go with low-code. And we make everything that we can to assist these IT schools, and we plan already, probably in December we'll onboard a new IT school. We want to help them to build further, and the Plant and App community, we want to have as many people trained and certified. Actually, from one SAM, we already hired 6 people that graduated the low-code course with them. And actually, the last one that we managed to hire is a chemist engineer. So he didn't have anything to do with programming or with any IT skills, but he did a course. He built some really nice products, really nice solutions using Plant and App, and we decided to hire him. Right now, he's part of our delivery team, providing the value to our customers. Is there anyone in this call that would like to ask any questions about our partnerships initiative? I would really like you to. I will ask. Maybe I should have added to these slides my email address, but if needed, you have Dale's, and he can make it happen. You can reach out to me if you want. If you have any questions, we can connect by email. But again, if you have any suggestion, like for potential partners, I would personally really appreciate if you could provide any leads when it comes to partnerships. No matter where you are located, no matter the regions, we are trying to penetrate new markets. So if you have any ideas of potential partnership that we can explore together, I would really appreciate it.
So Radu, I'm just going to say that you're probably the easiest interview that I'm going to do all day, because the people that we have are a little on the introverted side. You're very well prepared, and I appreciate that. As far as feedback, I'll just mention that the thing that I've already put on the chat, there is the webinar feedback form, and so that's certainly one way, if you have no other way of getting in touch with us, that you can get in touch with anybody that you see speaking here today. And so
I will leave my email address in the chat in case anyone wants to reach out to me and maybe find out more about our partnership program. We also launch a new ambassadors program. So feel free to reach out to me if you want, if you're interested to find out more about our activity as part of the partnerships team.
Perfect. And one of the things we'll be learning more about today as we wander through the office is that we've all been together on a team building this last weekend. And so I met Radu in person just this last weekend. And I just kind of say, along with many of my other colleagues, Radu is one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet. So.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
Oh, absolutely.
The feeling is mutual, and I can wait. I'll be back in office in a few hours, and we can enjoy the nice barbecue.
There's there's a barbecue. That's where we're going to end up here. You'll see us all in barbecue mode here in just a few minutes. Okay. From there, I'm going to switch over to my to the team cam here, and we'll start talking to people that are nearby. Just hang on.
I'm Matt. I'm part of the sales and marketing team. I've been part of the team for a year now, working in sales and marketing. Why am I here? I think it's a great company, a really good product, and there's a really bright future ahead for all of us. And to help us achieve that future, I do have an ask from everyone on the call. That we're currently going through the process of interviewing our clients and finding all the good things, the things to improve on, and find all the exciting stories. So if anyone's up for a quick 10-minute interview, please reach out to Dale or anyone in the team, because it'd be great to have a quick chat.
Absolutely. We'll be happy to set that up. So we did some team building stuff this last week. What did you learn about any of your team members or
there are a lot of good dancers at this organisation. A lot of really good dancers. And Also, Dale is the fastest zipliner I've ever met in my life. So yeah, Daredevil Dale is now his name. So.
Excellent. I didn't have a nickname before, so this is perfect. All right. Thank you, Matt. So, moving on. Hello, Anka. Who are you? Why are you here?
Well, you just said who I am.
Oh, well.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anka Nicole. I am part of the sales and partnerships, which Radu, by the way, forgot to mention that I've just joined the department as well. I've joined Plant & App more than a year ago. And yeah.
So you were along on the team building exercise. Did you have any great memories or things that you needed to share specifically about Matt? That would be the main thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about his break dance moves, but yeah, we had a great time on the team building, and the dancers he was talking about is actually me and Andre.
Uh-huh. And so is there anything particular that you're working on right now to help make Plant & App the best way to build a fast web app?
Yeah, well, right now we are focused on the events, and we're looking forward to, we have a very big event, an important one in Lisbon, the Web Summit, and we're really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for networking.
Very good. Well, thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Hello, Andre. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andre, and I'm the team leader of the internal development team. I've been in Plant & App for more than 3.5 years for now, and it's such a great team, and I'm really enjoying it. Right now, I'm working for the internal part for all the apps that we own and we manage. I'm also taking care of the sales ops part, so that should be the technical part of the sales team. And yeah, that's about it. I enjoyed very much the team building, and I'm looking forward to another one.
So you're talking about all the different apps that you're responsible for. So the people on this call would probably know, for example, Console,
Console,
Community
Portal, yes,
yeah.
Academy,
Yeah. Okay.
and many more that we own.
Very good. Did you learn anything important at the team building, or something that some story you need to share from the team building?
Well, it's very important to bond in real time, not only virtually.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I think I've had conversations with most people we're going to talk to today, all by Zoom, and so to start to get to know people and the heart behind is very important. So good. Okay.
I'm really glad that everyone and I hope you really like our country. And
it's incredibly beautiful. We've been made to feel very welcome. I mean, the people are really as beautiful as the scenery. It's been great. All right, let's get a look at our offices. So I'm just going to stand back. Okay, see you guys. All right, where are we going here? Out to the main entry. Mirabella working away. Hello, hello. Let me set up here. All right. Hi, Mirabella. What are you working on?
I'm working on a project.
Well, I'm doing a low-code cafe.
Oh,
Yeah, you're on.
oh. So I assume that I need to introduce myself to your beautiful community, let's say.
Please.
So hello everyone, I'm Mirabella, the HR manager in the Plant & App team. I joined the Plant & App team at the beginning of January. I didn't necessarily want to change in my life, but I like the idea of being part of a project that puts a mark, where people put passion, a lot of passion into it. I had the pleasure of meeting an extremely united team, ambitious and willing to overcome any barrier. This year we expanded a lot. We recruited a lot of people for new roles from the development side. technical writer, salespeople. Currently, we're a team of 40 people from different 5 countries. Yeah, we're a beautiful team. We just came back from the team building. It was a fun event where we made connection, had some fun brainstorming activities, icebreakers activities. What I've discovered about this team, Dale, is that outside the virtual world, they are much funnier and more cheerful. And some activities we did together there were hiking, ziplining, relaxing time at the spa, dancing till the sun came out. And if you don't believe me, I can come here because I can share some photo with your community. I don't know if they can see them.
Let's see.
What do we have here?
Oh, this was a treasure hunt, wasn't it?
No. You had to find some object, some difficult object, and took a photo with all those objects.
Oh, there's Matt again.
There's Matt and Christine. Look, what a nice card.
And there is the very first low-code campfire. And me and my
your wife,
my
yes,
wife,
your
yes,
beautiful wife, indeed.
And up on the mountains, we did go
Ziplining,
yeah.
yeah. Look, what amazing. We had a real team hangout, face-to-face team hangout. Dancing.
Ah, there was, yeah. Evidence.
Yep. Look. We had a party night with a green team. And this is our amazing team.
Well, you're talking about, we were up from, I think we decided it was 20-something a year ago, and now we're up to 40?
40 people.
40 people. Well, very good. Thank you for doing that.
Anytime.
All right, let's find,
Bye.
Bye. All right, so now we're off to the main staircase in the office. And there's our normal host, Patrick, and a working and dedicated crew. I guarantee you this is the quietest I've heard them all week. So Patrick, have we lost anybody yet, or is the webinar holding on? We haven't lost all our viewers. Okay, I appreciate that. So your first time to Romania?
Yes, it is. I'm so excited to be here. It's been quite the experience.
So Patrick Anderson, so what's your role with Plantanap? And I mean, people know you probably better than a lot of people we're about to talk to, but your role and what you're working on?
So my title is dedicated technical success manager, and I work with clients on making sure they have successful projects. And amongst other things that I do, I work on making videos for the local academy, and I am currently working on a project with some other colleagues, building a new knowledge-based portal, which I think everyone will be very excited to see, because it'll be a single source for searching for help if we need it. So that's a really cool thing.
And that's going to incorporate our videos too, right?
Yes, it's incorporate videos from YouTube and from.
Great.
And speaking of the Low Code Academy, we also are working on bringing up a new course, which would be a very basic course for you to learn the basics of Plantanap to do no-code apps.
Perfect. So bringing new people into our community.
And amongst other things I do right now, I'm keeping notes of all the people who are being interviewed, so we have our timings for the video when it's done.
Yes, we do a little bit of work putting together a couple of live television shows every week. So,
Yeah.
but there's definitely behind the scenes work with that, and I think you'll probably hear more about that from Mihai in a second. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anything particular you learned from the team hangout? Excuse me, the team building this week?
I learned that our CEO has quite the adventuresome spirit. I did some off-roading fun.
Yeah, you can't get that over Teams.
No, you definitely cannot.
Very good. Thank you. All right, who's next? Hello, Vlad.
Hello, everyone.
So introduce yourself. Tell us about your role. You make jokes about that you're in charge of the color green. So
Yeah. So my name is Vlad. I've been here for 6 years. I've started as a front-end developer, and I still do the front-end developer part. But now I took, since a year ago, I took the role of the team lead of the development team, and I hope it's going great. I feel a lot of responsibility, and now I'm everywhere. I have to be everywhere. So my role is basically being the glue and the diplomat of the development team, and I work with all of the teams of the company. And for example, something interesting that the front end part of the development team is working on is revamping all of our admins. So now we'll have tokens, autocomplete, and all kinds of nice things, improvements on the UI. I work with Dennis and Robert on the front end, who are not here, but I want to recognize them publicly. They're doing a really nice job.
good. Thanks for that. So
About the team building,
yeah,
it's been a very fun team building. I've been here for 6 years, and this was one of the best. And of course, with a lot of people that I'm used to. And I can tell you it's been very fun, but the interesting part is this is the first week after we finally met everyone face to face, because during the pandemic we hired a lot of people and we never saw each other. And now I feel the team totally different. A very nice atmosphere during the meetings. Everybody's warm to each other.
good. I'm glad. I absolutely agree, and I certainly have been taking advantage of the part of being able to be here in the office and tap you guys directly. But yeah, I get that same thing.
Oh yeah, now I'm working with you and Patrick and everyone directly. It's super interesting.
Yeah. Well, great. So that's front end. Let's flip over here for just a second. Mr. Robert, hello.
Hello. Yeah, my name is Robert. I'm the CTO and the lead developer. I'm with the company like 8 years, I think, or close to 8 years. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know. What I'm working on right now is the multi-environment feature for the plant and app. I think you already presented it.
We've probably talked about it a little bit, but I'll just remind, this is the one where we start from a development environment, push changes to a staging environment up to a
production environment.
environment.
Yeah.
So
We are in the final stages now of fixing things and making sure they are working properly.
I rode back from the team building with Robert, and there's no question that he has a grasp of the details and a concern to make sure that it all goes together well. So thanks for that. Did you have a good time in team building?
Yeah, sure. It was very interesting. Like Vlad said, we met for the first time with a few of the colleagues. So yeah, we figure out what hobbies each one of us has and things like that. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Great, thanks for that. Well, it's good to get to chat with you. Hang on, let's see. The four back here, Mr. Razvan, hello.
Everyone's fine.
Absolutely. So Razvan, you'll remember, has been part of the Low Code Cafe before. You were dealing with PDF signature.
Yes.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about your role and what you're working on.
Yeah, so I'm a senior developer here on the back end, and now I'm working on the environment. So that you mentioned also to allow people to essentially export their application and move them between different environments. For example, when they're developing, at some point they can move it into the production environment or the UAT environment and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's an interesting feature. It's
this has been a pretty long story for us. It's a lot of work to make something like that happen.
So, we've been making progress. So hopefully it will come out in the next couple of releases. We actually are going to come up with part of it on this release. Everything goes well. And then in the next couple of releases, so hopefully we'll finish on that.
Yep, that's kind of our strategy, is to release incremental value. So a little, you might not, you might get some now and more as it goes. So, yep. And lots of people that are on this call are also our beta testers. So we're looking forward to getting that in their hands and getting some feedback.
Okay, good.
So did you learn anything amazing at the team building, or have any story that's worth sharing? We've been telling stories about Matt already. So, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I enjoyed the hiking.
Hiking?
Yeah. So for me, really nice weather. It's been a nice experience being out in the nature, fresh air and all that stuff. Whereas you get stuck in front of the screen a lot of times as a software developer.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a nice change.
Well, for us too.
Meeting all the colleagues and getting to find out more about them.
Yeah, Mirabella did a great job putting that together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mirabella.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we're going to zoom over here to our resident troubleshooter. All right. Hello.
My name is Christy. I'm a backend developer. I've been with the team for like 4.5 years right now. And I'm usually the guy that gets all the tickets you make and whatever troubleshoots that need to be done, either by the request of the clients or our implementation team. I'm usually the first guy that gets them.
Yeah, you're the guy that I come to when I can't figure it out myself. I try and he chastises me if I don't put in a little effort. But yeah, when we need to open up the code, Christy's the first guy to take a look.
Usually so.
Yeah. Anything you're working on right now?
I usually don't really work on fancy stuff. I usually try to fix as many bugs as I can in order to keep the product stable. But I did work on a recent feature for the delivery team. It was also something in regards to signing PDFs. And it's not yet out. It needs a bit more polishing. But basically, you'll have an action that is going to be able to sign PDFs for you with a one-time code that authenticates your person.
Yeah. Okay. So that kind of is interesting. It brings up our process. We develop, and then it goes through a code review. Somebody checks it,
yes,
and then off to our quality assurance department, and for either a thumbs up or thumbs down, and then finally off to hotfix. That's kind of a little bit. So you're in the middle of that development process.
Yes, I usually do the initial scouting of especially if it's for the delivery team. I do the initial scouting of what is necessary in order to implement it in code. And then if it doesn't need major architecture to work, I will also implement it in code. And then I will keep communicating with the QA team, the code reviewers, and the delivery team in order for it to reach the stages in which it can actually be used by our delivery team or by our clients, depending on who's the final client in this case.
So you said a little while ago that you develop a lot of the solutions for the bugs that are or issues that our clients report, and I'm just wondering what your Venmo account number is, because they might just want to accelerate some of the projects.
I think I can leave that to you privately. Send them over for whoever wants.
Fair enough. Okay, good. Any thoughts on the team building?
Well, I for one. When I started this job, I really like the team a lot. I really grew close to most of the restricted team we were back then. So we were keeping friendships over the past few years. When the pandemic hit, it took quite a bit of toll on my morale because I couldn't see my friends and my colleagues every day. So this team building was a breath of fresh air, seeing all the faces I've been seeing eye to eye with for the first 2 years. finally meeting again, and also seeing the new members of the team, which, as Vlad said, we haven't really met eye to eye yet.
Yep.
So it was fun getting to know all the new people and chatting up with old friends and seeing what they were up to in the past year of the pandemic. It was quite fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Very good. All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
So back here is Mihai, and he's one of the guys that is helps to bring Low Code Cafe to you week by week. So tell us about your role, what you're up to.
Yeah, hello. I'm Mihai. I'm one of the support members of this amazing team. I usually work with Dave, with Patrick, and I don't know which all of you. I think all of our colleagues. I don't know. Beside all of the support tasks, lately I have been dealing with a lot of upgrade projects, and
So yeah, helping our clients upgrade.
Yeah,
some of the upgrades are pretty complex and maybe sometimes far behind.
Yeah, exactly. And after all of those type of projects, I think I became one of the specialists of this team regarding those type of projects, like I told you. And I don't know, regarding the team building, it was at least in my opinion, it was something that I think all of us needed. And yeah, actually there were a couple of years now where we worked together, and I don't know, we didn't have a chance to meet all of us face to face. And yeah, it was amazing. It was something that I hope that we will be able to, I don't know, recreate. Yeah, exactly. In the
Well, yeah, absolutely. I've been working with you since my first day at the company, and yet this is the first time we've met. So it is a little bit of a weird thing the way that this world works right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So on your week by week duties, you do you do the editing of Low Code Cafe and Campfire, and get those up onto YouTube.
Yeah.
So when I make a mistake or when I show a password, you're the one that blurs them out.
Yeah. It's something that I learned here. I never made such a thing in the past. So
good.
yeah, it's really cool.
Well, thanks for all you do. And let's see, one more person up here. Yeah, act like you're working, Costin. Hello. Say hi. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, my name is Costin. Some of you may know me from the local presentation.
That's right.
Like a few months ago. I am a DevOps engineer and security officer right now. I worked here from 2016, so it's been 6 years. But from a year ago, or almost 2, I became the DevOps engineer. Due to our growth, there's someone that needs to take care of the infrastructure, of the servers, of the network, and to ensure everything is running smoothly.
Okay, so I'm going to ask off the top of your head, how many servers do we have running?
Right now, I think we have over 50 servers running.
This is not like an easy job.
Not quite, but not too hard. I try to automatize everything to make scripts and help everything run smooth.
And you said security officer. That's something we've been working on too, getting various certifications.
Yes, I'm working with Alex Meațu, and we are soon closing the monitoring period where we get the SOC 2 certification and also HIPAA. We are trying to get the HIPAA certification, which will, of course, open more doors for us to work with companies, with bigger companies, and expand our company even more.
So I saw you at the team building. What did you have a good time and did you learn anything about your compatriots?
Well, I had a great time in team building. Like my colleagues said, it was a real pleasure to view again the old ones before the pandemic, and also to meet the new colleagues we hired recently, and also to meet the people exactly like you, from America, from US, from UK. And what I've discovered about everyone is that we are so different, yet we share the common passion for the IT and technology. But beside that, what I discovered, and it amazed me, it's a passion for hiking, Formula One, for doing magic tricks.
Yes, we had some of that.
Yes.
And I found out some of our fellows go skiing, and so I'm hoping to set up a ski trip here in the years to come. Very good.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Now, so you'll see some of the folks have left because there's going to be a barbecue downstairs in a little while. And, whoop. Yep. Oh, yep. Go ahead and reclaim it. You should be able to, I think you might be able to claim it. Working on a technical detail here. In participants, find you on the panelists. See if it'll let you make. Great. Okay. So we're going to go in and take a look here, this end, into the executive office, into the suite here, executive suite, and say hello to Bogdan.
Hello, everyone.
So you've been following along?
Yes.
Having a one-time a party here. Yep. So infinitely. So what are your? I guess before we do you have the? You don't have it up on there. Okay. We have a couple of people that are going to be joining remotely, and I want to say hello to them before we get your thoughts on this whole activity. We'll see if I can figure out how to do this. I never do Zoom from my phone, so we'll see if we can do it. Patrick, are you promoting? Yes, Mr. Razvan, you're there. Can you come off mute and off on camera if you?
Yep. Hello.
Ah, there you are.
Here
Excellent.
I am. Very good. So yeah, I am Razvan. Currently, I'm working from Sibiu, from home. Basically, I started working at Planten Up 1.5 months ago. So yeah, currently I am still trying to learn the things here and there, how the stuffs are in the backend. Yeah, some hotfix that you will see from me this release. So very glad to see those things there.
Yeah, you've been making great progress, and we that are working on getting hotfixes out to clients, we're always glad for the help.
Very, very, very nice that I managed to get my hand on those things and managed to do them. Yeah, to be honest, it's not like something that I should get. It's something that the team has done because they managed to introduce me very well in everything and understand things very fast because of them. So yeah, thank you, team, for that.
So I'm guessing you were one of the ones that got to meet some people for the first time, even this last weekend.
Oh yeah, I meet like 80% of the company for the first time. So basically, I need to correlate the name with the face, and it was a challenge for me to do that. So yeah, but it was very nice to find things about you guys.
Well, I don't think you should feel bad. I've had some of the same problem. Even though I see a lot of these people on Teams, there's a difference between the flat face of a monitor and actually being in person. So it's been a little bit of a struggle for me in that area too.
Yeah, that's true.
Any particular story you want to share from team building, or should we let you go?
Well, I do not have any kind of things to say. That only that I am looking for the next one, to be honest. So yeah, that's
absolutely. We did have a good time together, and also learning about each other has been really great.
That's
good.
True.
All right.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Razvan. Is there Patrick? Maybe you can tell me if there's anyone else that.
Nope, I think we
if there's anyone else that is a participant on the call, go ahead and raise your hand if you if we haven't spoken to you, you want to say hi and tell people what you're doing.
think the only
Tell
other
Patrick
ones.
if there's anyone else that's waiting.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That was
great.
it. Yep.
Then let's see if we can. Bogdan and I perhaps can close this out a little bit. So your thoughts on team building and what are your, and of course we know who you are, CEO of the company, but what you've been working on and what you want to share.
Sure. So as you can imagine, it's been wonderful having everybody in the same place, everybody meeting in person, especially with the COVID. That has been true for a large part of our team, and having personally, we see each other for the first time as well. Actually, we saw each other a couple of months ago.
But yes. We certainly don't do it often. Yeah. So yeah.
But yeah, it's a wonderful feeling of accomplishment, of progress. You know, when you see everybody in the same place, having a good time and forming a relationship, because our business is all about the people, right? People in our team, people in the community, people that help make Plant & Upgrade by building actual systems with, you know, we are in the privileged area where we are artists, you know, we create a tool, right? But the people making an impact, it's our community, our customers and partners.
So I know one of the things you've been working on a lot is our next round of fundraising.
Yep. So right now we open fundraising. We are doing a late seed round. We have it open also to angel investors, to our customers, to our partners, to the community. Everyone can invest, can own a piece of Plant & App. So we share the success together as we grow. We are also talking to investors, and I think we had an investor Q&A yesterday that we are going to post with the pitch. But there's also a WeFounder page that I'm sure you received it, as we spammed everyone with it. So we'd be glad to have you all as investors and share the success together.
Yes, we've put together a really good team, and we're in a really stable spot, and so this investment is really intended to springboard, right, to accelerate the growth.
How did you get to be
You've
the
met
last
the
person?
team we have here. So you saw the pictures, the proof of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yes,
you get
right now
Bogdan.
for us, it's about how can we accelerate bringing our technology to more and more people. So scaling the people that you saw, the teams that you saw, and somehow this became my full-time job, so to speak, to make sure that we attract the right people and we help them be the best version of themselves, because we as a team and as a company, we are the best version of ourselves.
Well, I see the things that our customers are building really quite frequently, and it is amazing what kinds of what we are enabling people to do. Both, I mean, we talk about this, the no code, low code, pro code, but all across the board, developers, but also savvy business users are really building, and that's very satisfying to see that happen. So, okay, final thoughts before?
Yeah. Probably you saw our tagline, which is creating superheroes of digital transformation. So, guys, you are all superheroes in your world. I hope your organization sees you as superheroes, because for sure we do. And let's create more superheroes in this world.
Perfect. So with that, I think I'm going to wander through the offices one more time. I think it's completely empty. Oop, let's put it around here. I think it's completely emptied out because there's a party starting downstairs. And unfortunately, we're holding Patrick up from getting, oh, Radu, you snuck in. One more. There's no getting around talking to Radu. Now,
it's a bit late to the party, it seems.
But you're early to Low Code Cafe. You put on most of them early on.
A few
and then you got your role has changed a little bit. So what are you up to now?
So yeah, from the training initiative that I was leading, now I'm migrating, let's say, to
head of delivery. So yeah, it's different challenges, but I'm really happy to take it on and do this part in the team.
I think this is what Bogdan was talking about a minute ago, where taking people and finding the right place for them and helping to grow. I know I am not naturally a TV anchor man, right? But we grow a little bit in our roles, and so you growing into yours as well.
Yeah.
But it makes you awfully busy. Your days are busy. You're filled these days, right?
Yeah, busier and more interesting. Let's say they're more challenging. And, I'm happy to do this part. It was a roller coaster, let's say here, and now this position and those tasks that are new for me, and but I'm feeling really, really good doing this, and it's my time to give back to the team as manager of one of the delivery team, and learn them and coach them and guide them into this process in Platinum.
Well, and that's really a good formula, taking somebody that's very good at it and putting them in a coaching role and growing people. So what about, did you have any thoughts at all about the team building time or any stories you want to tell?
I don't know. I mean, it was really amazing to see so many people and seeing people that are not from here, uniting everyone together, having a drink, having something to eat, going hiking and everything. Everything was, unreal. A few years ago, the company was considerably small, but now seeing us, filling up conference room and doing the whole, I don't know, it's overwhelming, let's say, at this point. For the team building itself, I think the moment when the foxes came to the campfire, trying to eat our food, I think that was a really funny moment.
I think there's a picture of that going out in people's boxes even today. Look for the email about the low-code campfire that says, what does the fox say? So, yeah, I'm running out of titles. What can I tell you? Okay, let's go see where the party is. Okay, gonna join the party?
Yes.
Hey, there it is. Okay, thank you guys all for participating earlier. We're gonna sign off from here. Happy Low Code Cafe. We'll see you guys next week. All right, cheers.
Bye-bye.